Fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today, as you can see, to get up yet another project. And I know you're probably thinking, what is she doing? She just said she had too many projects, and you're right, I did. However, what I have decided to do is I'm going to be concentrating on trying to finish up my oldest kit, my Heaven and Earth that I'm working on with my spare squares. I'm going to put my Aquarius teacup aside for now because I'm having issues with it, and it doesn't look like it's going to be an easy fix, and I don't have the brain power to mess with it right now. I want to start Benedict Blue after I finish the Heaven and Earth design. So Benedict Blue is going to be my big project for April, assuming I get the Heaven and Earth design finished, which I'm about halfway through. If I concentrate on it, I think I'll get some stuff done. But then after I finish Benedict Blue and hopefully the Heaven and Earth, I wanted to work on this slow jazz. I've got this one blank canvas left, and this is a cross-stitch conversion that I got from a homespun hobby. So this is the chart. I'm hoping this is going to be a little bit easier because this is what I should have done with the stamps, I think, rather than having it black and white. This has the charting with the symbols, with the colors that it should be similar to. So I can use this and I hope see easier where I need to put the drills. So I have that. But then what I need is to see what colors I need and how many of each one. I considered getting out my scale and all of that to do it again, but I decided against that. I'm just going to put more than enough in there, maybe even depending on how many I need, what's in my bags, and then I'll see at the end of it what happens. So I've pulled out the first 6 colors, and I'm using the stickers that I make to put the DMCs on there. I guess I should have put the symbols on there, but maybe I should do that. I should have thought about that because I diamond paint by symbol. So this is their numbers for the first bit, so that shouldn't be too hard. Just that I need to write on top of the bottle, which I should have thought about. That's 2. This is 3. My handwriting is going to be terrible because of the way I'm writing on these, but that's okay. And then as I go through, I'll know that I can put the numbers on there as I make the stickers. So while the stickers are laying flat, for instance, what's my next one? Number 7. So I can put 7 up here at the top, and then 38, 55 will be my DMC. 8 is 720. 9 is DMC 3022. And then we move to alphabet letters. A is 939. B is 783. C is 436. So there is a B and a D, but they're different colors, so hopefully that won't be too confusing for me. So now I've got the letters on there. I did get my Bella Art funnel out, but I don't know if I'm going to need it. So for 677, it says I need 653, which would be 3½ half teaspoons. So what is that? 1¼ teaspoons. I'm just going to put these in here until I feel like I have 600. So there's the first one. So then I'm going to mark it off that I have it done here. 3816, I need 500 essentially. So same thing, I'm just kind of eyeballing how much I need. I might as well just go ahead and put them all in there. That way I know that what's in there is all that I've got of that color. I might go back and do this with the first one too, since there's not that many left. Thought I saw one go flying, but no, I can't find it. So, okay. So that's what was number 2. Number 3, I need 500 again. Oh, there's the one I saw went flying. Again, I think I'm just going to pour them all in here. I don't know if I have 500 of these, but... And I also don't know if these numbers are completely accurate or if they include extras to get you through the process. Like most diamond companies that give you diamond paintings and drills together. Black, I need 300. I know I have plenty of black. The kits you buy where you get all of the drills included usually give you an extra 10 or whatever percent. So I need almost 300 of this one. So I'm going to use all of these as well. Because that's the point of these, right? Is to use up the spare drills that I've got and then start saving some more. Okay, I only need 300 of 740. So I'm going to call that 300. Okay, so I've got the first 6 done. So I've got 28 colors, and hopefully I've got enough stickers because I did not make any extra stickers. Okay, so I've got the next 6. 3855, I need 300. Anyway, hopefully I have enough stickers because this is my last batch. I'll need to go make some more if I run out. Okay, 720 is number 8, and I need 237. So yeah, I'll just have to see how much of this is extra or if that's like the exact amount that I need. I know when I was doing the stamp one, it was listed as the exact amount. 231. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to have enough of this color. So I may have to go look for a substitute for that one. So let me put that one aside for the moment. I'm going to circle that one because I don't have enough. 939, I need 210. I should have plenty of those. And some of these I know that I have extras in my art dot case. So I may go look at that and see. 783, I need 200, almost a little over 200. See if I have any that I'm short on in there, because it would be good if I do. All right, and then 436, I need 201. And again, I could weigh these out and measure them, but I'm just gonna eyeball it because I'm lazy. I just did C, correct? Yes, okay. So then I need D is 842, E is 3371, F is 3842, G is 898, H is 906, I is 644, J is 976, K is 606, L is 742, M is 676. Okay, so I think I'm going to have enough stickers to finish everything, I hope. But I also wasn't sure if I was going to need more than one bottle for some of these colors, because I wasn't sure how many I would need of each, but it looks like I'm only going to need one. Okay, so 842, I only need 200, which is good because I'm not sure I have 200. So I'm going to set that one aside as well. I'm going to circle that one. 3371, I need 200, and I know I have plenty of these. It's funny how some of those colors you get so many of, right? 310, 5200, 3371, 939. Okay, so 14 was done. 15, which is 3842, I need 200. Then 898, I need 167. And most of these haven't looked like they have different colors in them. I wonder why the colors match better when they're rounds than squares. Okay, 906, I need 165. I think I'm just going to pour all of these in there, because that's probably more, but more than I need. That's okay. This one, I don't think this one has different colors in it either. 644. I think this was a color that I used in the stamps. I need 152. I think it was one of the colors that got used in Stonehenge or something. I could be wrong though. All right, 976, I need 152. This may be one I don't have enough either. Come on, get out of there. I'm not even sure I have 100 of those. Let me set that one aside and circle that one. I'm hoping some of these browns I'm going to have in my other spares where I had too many of them, but we'll see. I need 150 of these. Then 742, I need 148. $742 is another one of those numbers I seem to end up with a lot of for some reason. Okay, 676. This one is different colors, and I need 127. So I'm going to give myself lots of extras, or all of them, so I can pick out the color I want. Okay, then I need to finish making the stickers. So what do I need now? I need N is 520, O is 701, P is 3823, Q is 947, R is 972, S is 444. Okay, so I made it through all the stickers, yay me. And just looking at all of these, it doesn't look like there's going to be any, like O and Q, one is green and one is red, so I shouldn't have any problem with that. S and 5 are not the same color. B and 3 are not the same color. 1 and I are not the same color. So I think I'll be okay as far as making sure that I'm not making mistakes for which colors go where. Because, you know, sometimes it can be hard to tell which one is which, especially when they're close to the same color. Even some of the bigger diamond painting companies do that. Okay, so these are my last 6 colors. So 520, I need 112. Which I think I have that, but I'm going to dump all of these in just to make sure. 701, I need 96, so I have plenty of those. Okay, then 3823, move those extra bottles out of the way. 3823, I only need 80. I'm trying to give myself a little bit extra. All right, 947, I only need 60. And I'm sure I way overestimate how many go in there, but I'd rather have too many than not enough. All right, the 972, I need 48. And I really like the colors in this kit. I like the way the picture looks, and I think once I get done with it, it's going to look really cool. I'm almost as excited to start on this one as I am Benedict Blue. All right, and then 444, I only need 27. So are they in order of, they are. She put them in order of the most to the least drills, because it starts at 653 and ends at 27. So that's nice that she did that. All right, so I've got my art dot case here with all of my extras. So let's see if I have any extra of the colors I'm out of. 3022, I do not. And I need 231. So I'm probably going to, do I want to find a substitute color for that immediately? Maybe. 842. Do I have any 842? No, I do not. I need 194. So I may count these out, or at least measure them out, because I don't have any extras of that. And 976. Do I have any extras of 976? Oh, I don't, you guys. Yuck. Let me go look up some substitutes and see where I'm at. Okay, I went to the website and looked up some substitutions. So let me see if I have any of these colors. Okay, 414, it said it was a good substitute for that, but that is kind of a greenish color, and this is gray, so I don't think that's a good one. But I also wrote down 169, ooh, which is also a gray, more than a green. I don't like either of those, so let me think about those. Then 3782 for this brown one. Ooh, that matches pretty good, actually. So I think I'm gonna put 842 back in here, since I don't think I have enough, because I need 194. So this is going to be 3782. So I'm going to change the DMC here, 3782, just so if I have any left over and I go to put them back, I put them back in the right place and don't think that they're 842. Okay, I'm happy with that substitution. So I can mark that one off. And then for this one, it said 436. I think that's a pretty good sub for that one. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to put the 976 back in there, all of them. There's one hanging back in there. Okay, and then I'm going to cross this out because I'm going to be using 436. And I need how many of this? 152. This does have a couple different colors in it, so I'm going to give myself some extra. So there's that substitution. Now, what am I going to do with this one? Okay, so I don't like 414 and I don't like 169. 3052. So it listed 3052, which I think is pretty close. Gosh, I don't even know if I could tell those apart. Let's pour these in a tray, and then I'll pour these in the bottle. Because how many of these do I need? 231. Okay, and what I try to do is like I just spread them out when I'm trying to see if they will match, and then I drop a couple in, and then if I do this, can I find the ones that don't match? You guys, I can't find them. Those are pretty darn close. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna mix them because I can't tell the difference. And how many did I need? 231. I don't know if that's still enough. Okay, my handy dandy teaspoon should be half a teaspoon, should be 200 drills. And how many did I say I needed? 231. So do I have more? Then I have way more than a half a teaspoon. Okay. So between the two of those, I'm going to cross my fingers that I have enough. If I don't, so what did I mix in there? 3022 and 3052. Let me put it over here. And then, let me see. It says 522 is a good option. I think this one is a lot lighter though. But, well, that's 523. I need 522, right? 522. Yuck, that's not even close. 523 was better. I feel like that's way closer than 522. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 523 over here in case I run out. I'm not going to pour any into there just yet because I might have enough with what's in there. Let me clean up my mess and I'll be right back. So here's my completed bottle case. You can see I only needed the 28 bottles. I've got my symbols on here so that I can diamond paint from those. I've got my corrected DMCs for the ones I had to sub. And I think I'm good to go. I've got my 28 colors. I've got my legend here, so I can just look at the symbols. And I've counted up, this is 79 by 74. So my canvas is just going to be the blank diamond dots canvas that I used with the stamps when I did that cross stitch project. But it's all here, so I should be able to tell just from this printout what I'm doing. I probably will get a pencil or a pen or something and kind of cross off as I've done sections, but I don't even know if I'll need to do that. Because for instance, I'll probably start at the bottom and like do all of these A's, and then that'll be a guide for where I need to go for some of the other ones. Same thing with putting all the 8s in down here, and then all the 4s over here, the greens on his shirt, or his jacket, once I get all that done and I have some kind of a framework, then that'll be easier. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll do the whole outside first so I know where it needs to go. I don't know if I have a PDF that I could put in Pattern Keeper. I'm gonna have to have my husband locate the Android tablet that we have that has Pattern Keeper on it. I told you guys before, there's other programs you can use. There was one I mentioned called Daughterly. It's actually a program to turn a photo into something like this, so not quite what I was wanting. I do also have the Markup XR or whatever it's called for iOS. And I would have purchased that one, but instead of a one-time purchase like Pattern Keeper, you have to purchase it every year. And I just didn't feel like I was going to use it enough to justify that expense. Maybe when I've worked through some more of my stash and I do more cross-stitch conversions, then it would be worth it, but not right now. I mean, I think it was like $17 or $18 a year, but still, I think I paid $20 for Pattern Keeper, and that was for life. The Daughterly is a life purchase too, lifetime purchase. But like I said, it's not really for tracking what you're working on. It's for turning photos into diamond painting patterns or cross stitch patterns, whichever way you want to look at it. I think Threadbare offers something like Daughterly. I don't know if they have any charts that if there's anything on there that lets you convert. Threadbare is a website. I'll stick a link to Threadbare down below. The other ones you have to find the app stores. So the Markup RX or XR, whatever it's called, is in the Apple App Store. Pattern Keeper is in the Google Store because it's, again, only for Android. I think Daughterly does both, but I think Daughterly has a website too if you're interested in that. Anyway, I'm excited about getting started with this one. I've got the canvas because it comes rolled up. I've got it underneath my spare box of spare drills so it can be flattening out so it's nice and flat before I start on it. And then I am going to jump back into my Heaven and Earth design because today is the last day of our March Diamond Paint Along, which was us working on our oldest kits. I know lots of you have finished your oldest kit. That's awesome. I hope you feel good about finishing those older kits. I'm feeling good about the progress I'm making. I just didn't do it fast enough. So mine's going to carry over into April, but hopefully I can put some good time in on it and I can get that one finished and then move on to Benedict Blue and this one. So leave me a comment down below and let me know, has this cross-stitch conversion process, does it make a little bit more sense? Have I left something out you don't quite understand? I think I'm getting the hang of it. I need to see if I can use Pattern Keeper with this one, just so it's a smaller project that I can use Pattern Keeper with before I try a big multi-page pattern project. And I'm going to check with a couple of different companies to see where I can get large square canvases the size that I need for square drills and maybe some other things. I'm trying to find a Canadian company that can do it, and I know who I'm going to ask, and then we'll see what happens. So I'll have information on that for you guys later. I don't know if I will have a video on Thursday. We're expecting a ton of snow, but we have volunteered to drive my sister-in-law to meet her plane that she is taking to go visit her daughter out on the West Coast. So we're not sure when we're leaving and what time we're going to get back because we don't know what the weather is going to do. So if I don't post on Thursday, don't panic. I'm just traveling. And then I will be back for Saturday and, of course, Sunday for the regular Whip and Chat. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.